It seems like every time you turn on the news or even just scroll through social media, all you hear about is economic uncertainty.
Oh, yeah.
And it can be especially unnerving if you're trying to captain a small business through these choppy waters.
I mean, unpredictable markets and rising costs, it's a lot to deal with for any business owner.
Exactly. So today we're diving deep into an article that offers some potential solutions.
Oh, cool.
It's called Navigating Economic Uncertainty. It's from Business Solutions 360, partnered with MOTC Telecom. And what caught our eye was their focus on using technology to not just survive, but thrive during these uncertain times.
That's a really interesting approach.
Right, because everyone's talking about the problems, but
Yeah.
this article actually offers some concrete solutions.
I like that. So what do they suggest?
Well, they start by acknowledging all the anxieties we're all feeling about the economy,
Right.
but then they quickly steer towards this potential solution called the SBS2 server and something called the Backend Service.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
Yeah, me too. It sounds kind of like a dynamic duo for businesses facing economic headwinds.
A dynamic duo.
Yeah, like Batman and Robin for small business owners.
I like that analogy.
So let's break it down. What exactly are these things, and how do they actually help a business navigate economic uncertainty?
Well, think of the SBS2 server as kind of like a centralized command center for your business.
Okay.
It comes preloaded with a whole suite of software tools covering everything from customer relationship management to financial management and document management.
So it's like having an entire IT department packed into one neat little box.
Exactly. Instead of having to juggle all these separate systems and subscriptions, everything's consolidated in one place.
That sounds like a huge time saver and probably a budget saver too, right?
Absolutely. The article emphasizes that consolidation can lead to significant cost savings.
Makes sense.
Plus, they point out that MOTC Telecom actually manages the server remotely.
Oh,
So
right.
you don't even need to hire a dedicated IT team to keep everything running smoothly.
That's a game changer for a lot of small business owners, I bet.
Yeah, it takes a lot of the tech headaches off your plate.
Okay, so that's the SBS2 server. But what about this back-end service?
Yeah.
What exactly is that, and how does it fit into the picture?
So that's where the real magic happens. The backend service is what automates all those time-consuming tasks that can really bog down a business.
Okay, I'm listening.
Things like customer follow-ups, invoicing, data entry, all that essential but tedious stuff.
Oh yeah, I know those tasks all too well.
Right. And the backend service takes care of it all automatically in the background so you can focus on actually running your business.
Okay, so I'm all for anything that frees up more time to, strategize and grow the business.
Exactly.
But can you give me some specific examples of how this automation actually works in practice?
Sure. So, for instance, the SBS2 comes with a CRM called SuiteCRM,
Oh.
and this software can automate lead management and customer follow-ups.
So you're saying no more forgetting to send that crucial follow-up email.
Exactly. It takes care of it for you so you don't miss out on those potential opportunities.
That's huge, especially when every customer counts.
Right. And it's not just about sales.
Yeah.
The backend service also includes FrontAccounting, which automates financial tracking and invoicing.
No more late nights hunched over spreadsheets trying to make the numbers add up.
Exactly. FrontAccounting does it all for you, accurately and efficiently.
Wow. So it's like having a virtual assistant taking care of all the back-end tasks, freeing you up to focus on the big picture.
That's a great way to put it. And, this kind of efficiency becomes even more critical during times of economic uncertainty.
Oh, absolutely.
When resources are tight, you need to make every minute and every dollar count.
That makes a lot of sense. So we've got cost savings, increased efficiency. It sounds like the SBS2 and back-end service are already a pretty powerful combination for businesses facing economic headwinds.
They are, but there's actually even more to this dynamic duo.
Really? Okay. I'm all ears.
So the SBS2 doesn't just streamline operations, it also gives you access to a ton of real-time business data.
Interesting.
It's like having your finger on the pulse of your business at all times.
Okay, but data can be overwhelming sometimes.
Yeah, that's true.
How does the SPS2 actually help business owners make sense of all that information and use it to make smart decisions?
Well, that's where the insights come in.
Insights.
Yeah, the SBS2 doesn't just collect data, it helps you interpret it and turn it into actionable insights.
I like the sound of that. Tell me more.
Well, for example, SuiteCRM can track customer behavior so you can see what they're interested in, what they're buying, how they're interacting with your business.
So you can actually spot trends and patterns.
Exactly. And that allows you to anticipate customer needs and tailor your offerings accordingly.
So instead of just reacting to what's already happened, you can get ahead of the curve and be more proactive.
Precisely. And that's essential in a volatile market where being adaptable is key to survival.
Right. Because if you can anticipate changes in customer behavior, you can adjust your strategy and stay ahead of the competition.
Exactly. And then there's front accounting, which generates detailed financial reports.
Oh, yeah, I was wondering about that.
So you can see exactly where your money is going, how profitable you are, and you can spot any potential problems before they become major issues.
It's like having a financial early warning system.
That's a great way to put it. And that can be incredibly valuable during times of economic uncertainty.
Well, yeah, because if you can catch problems early, you can make adjustments and avoid major financial setbacks.
Exactly. It's all about having that visibility and control over your finances.
Okay, so it sounds like the SBS2 and Backend Service offer some pretty compelling benefits for businesses trying to navigate these uncertain economic waters. But I have to ask,
Yeah.
some business owners might be hesitant to invest in new technology right now, especially when they're already feeling the financial squeeze.
That's a valid concern for sure.
So what would you say to those who are on the fence about making this kind of investment?
Well, the article actually addresses that head on. Yeah. They argue that in today's fast-paced digital world, businesses can't afford to stay stagnant.
It's like the saying goes, if you're not moving forward, you're falling behind.
Exactly. And falling behind on technology can put you at a major disadvantage in the long run.
So it's not just about keeping up with the Joneses, it's about staying competitive and relevant.
Absolutely. And there's another important point that the article makes.
Okay, what's that?
It's about the peace of mind factor.
Oh, interesting. Tell me more.
So having a reliable, streamlined system in place backed by expert support from companies like MOTC Telecom and Business Solutions 360 can really free up mental space for business owners.
I see what you mean.
It's like you can finally stop worrying about the technology and focus on the big picture, the strategic thinking that will really move your business forward.
So it's not just about the practical benefits, it's also about reducing stress and creating a sense of control in a situation that can often feel very chaotic.
Exactly. And that feeling of control can be incredibly empowering, especially for small business owners who often feel like they're at the mercy of external forces.
So it's not just about weathering the storm, it's about finding opportunities for growth, even amidst the uncertainty.
That's a great way to put it. This whole conversation has me thinking about something.
Makes sense.
It's easy to get caught up in all the headlines and market fluctuations and feel like we're just reacting to events.
Oh, yeah.
But
Yeah.
maybe the real key to navigating uncertainty is to focus on building internal strength and resilience,
That's a really interesting point.
like building a house with a strong foundation.
Right. If the foundation is solid, it can withstand almost any storm.
Exactly.
Mhm.
And for a business, that foundation is built on things like efficient processes, smart financial management, a loyal customer base, a company culture that embraces change.
And those are all areas where technology like the SBS2 and Backend Service can play a crucial role.
Absolutely. They're not just about reacting to external pressures, they're about proactively building that internal strength and resilience.
I like that. It's about shifting the focus from short-term survival to long-term sustainability.
Right. Instead of just trying to weather the storm, you're creating a business that can thrive in any weather.
That's a powerful image.
Yeah.
And I think it gets to the heart of what we've been talking about today.
Yeah.
This deep dive wasn't just about selling a specific product. It was about exploring a new way of thinking about business in an uncertain world.
Exactly. It's about empowering business owners to take control, to make strategic decisions that will set them up for success no matter what the economy throws their way.
So as we wrap up this part of our deep dive,
Yeah.
I want to leave our listener with one final thought.
Okay.
In a world that's constantly bombarding us with information and demanding our attention,
Yeah.
are we spending enough time focusing on building the internal strength of our businesses?
That's a great question for every business owner to consider. And it's easy to get caught up in the day-to-day chaos and just react to every little change in the market.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But the most successful businesses are the ones that take a step back, assess their strengths and weaknesses, and invest in building that solid foundation that can withstand any storm.
And remember, building that foundation isn't a one-time event. It's an ongoing process.
Definitely. It requires constant learning adaptation and a willingness to embrace new ideas and technologies.
And sometimes it means seeking out expert guidance and support. There are resources available like Business Solutions 360 that can provide valuable insights and help you navigate the complexities of running a business.
Absolutely. Don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it.
So to our listener, we encourage you to take what you've learned today and apply it to your own business. Do your own research, explore the options available, and most importantly, never stop learning and growing.
Because in the end, the most valuable asset you have is your ability to adapt and evolve. That's what will ultimately determine your success in the long run.
And on that note, we'll wrap up this part of our deep dive. Thanks for joining us,
Right.
and we look forward to continuing the conversation in the next part of this episode.
See you there. It's like having all this information at your fingertips all the time.